A direct object answers the question what or whom in relation to the verb. For example, in the sentence, yo compro el libro. If I say I buy what? I buy el libro. So el libro is the direct object, el objeto directo. Direct objects may be nouns or pronouns. Direct object pronouns replace direct object nouns and are used to avoid repetition while speaking or writing. And the direct object pronouns are me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, and las. Those are your direct object pronouns, and those are the pronouns that are used to replace your direct object. These pronouns may refer to people, animals, or things already mentioned. So in this sentence, our example, yo compro el libro. The libro is a direct object. And if I want to avoid repetition, I can use the pronoun lo to replace el libro because lo means it. So yo compro el libro, the direct object pronoun is lo. I rewrite the sentence to say lo compro, and I place the direct object pronoun directly before the conjugated verb. You can also place the direct object pronoun attached to the infinitive. For example, voy a comprar el libro, voy a comprarlo. You can also place the direct object pronoun to the end of the present participle. For example, estoy comprándolo, and you attach the lo to comprando. Estoy comprándolo. An indirect object pronoun answers the question to whom or for whom, or tells to whom or for whom an action is done. In other words, who is affected by an action. So, for example, in the sentence, yo compro el libro a ti. You are the person affected by the action, and tú, you, are the direct object, indirect object pronoun. Or, for example, yo le compro el libro a ella. I'm buying the book for ella. She is affected by the action, so ella is the direct object. To avoid repetition of the indirect object, you can use an indirect object pronoun to replace the indirect object. The indirect object pronouns are me, to or for me, te, to or for you, le, to or for him, her, or usted, nos is to or for us, os is to or for you guys, vosotros, and les is to or for ellos, ellas, or ustedes. Notice that le can refer to him, to her, or to usted. So to eliminate ambiguity, the le and the les are often used with the preposition the plus of the a plus a pronoun. For example, le compro el libro a ella. This a ella prepositional phrase eliminates ambiguity and tells who the le is. So my examples, yo te compro el libro. I buy that book for you. Yo le compro el libro a ella. And notice that the indirect object pronoun is placed directly before the conjugated verb, or you could attach it to the infinitive, voy a comprarte el libro, or you could attach it to the present participle, estoy comprándote el libro. So now that we know how to use direct object pronouns and indirect object pronouns in sentences, now we're going to learn how to use both types of pronouns in the same sentence. So I have the sentence, compro el libro, I buy the book. El libro, which is my direct object, my direct object pronoun that takes the place of el libro would be lo. If I buy el libro a ti, te is my indirect object pronoun to say to whom or for whom I buy the libro, and I buy it for you. So te compro, and the te is the indirect object pronoun. So to use both pronouns in the same sentence, you place both pronouns before the conjugated verb, and the indirect object pronoun always comes first. You can also place both pronouns attached to the infinitive. Voy a comprártelo. Attach both of the pronouns to the infinitive. The indirect object pronoun always goes first. Or I can attach both pronouns to the end of the present participle, and I could say estoy comprándotelo. And again, the indirect object pronoun always comes first. The indirect object pronouns le or les change to se before lo, los, la, or las. So when I say compro el libro a ella. I buy the book for her. Notice that the le changes to a se, and I say se lo compro. Or if I attach both pronouns, I say voy a comprárselo. Or if I attach them to the present participle, I say estoy comprándoselo. So again, the le or the les changes to a se before lo, la, los, las, and la.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.